Happy New Year, everybody. This is Yarnell here from RETROcirq. First of all, hope you guys have enjoyed the holidays as much as you have, and you are actually looking at this brand new store, which is now known as RETROcirq, the video store. We have done a lot of changes to this place. We're no longer at that other place over here, but you can still see it on older videos that we pre-scheduled before the changes, whatnot. But I'm just going to get right to it. For those of you who have not seen the prior state of the channel address, I'm just going to give you a quick recap of what you saw before, and then we're going to come back later to give you some updates on what to expect on this channel. So stick around and I'll catch up with you later.
Well, thanks to your support, we have welcomed 523 new subscribers to RETROcirq, which is a huge milestone for us. So, and for those of you who are new here, we want to say thank you so very much for tuning in. This year, according to our engagement metrics, we've reached 88,000 views and an incredible 2,703.9 watch hours. We are so appreciative of you guys tuning in and checking out the commercials as well as the hosted segments. And speaking of, our most watched videos include ads during Batman the Animated Series on Fox, the MeTV Tunes announcement with 1.2 thousand views, and the nostalgic WDZL ads with 1.2 thousand views. So those are tied. And based on what we saw according to the YouTube Studio survey, we discovered that the majority of our audience, you guys, 56% falls into the 35 to 44 age demographic, and we're seeing engagement from 15.8% of the 25 to 34 range and 3.2% from the 18 to 24 range. Remember, watch time, we have about 71.1% from non-subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed then, please be sure to subscribe it right now. Now, let's just get right to it. This year, we had a lot of changes. We've said goodbye to the off-duty Mind Players format, especially with the ongoing storylines and characters and everything. And we know that, and we are thankful that you guys have been tuning in. And we've experimented, and believe it or not, it has been an experiment. We've experimented with retro commercials. We've experimented with nostalgia. We've experimented with we've experimented so much that many of you just love it. Many of you don't really care for it. So this helped refine what the channel is all about. And of course, given the fact that a lot of actors come and go, we had to pull down a lot of videos featuring those former actors that are there. The ones that we got permission from the actors to continue using their likenesses and images, we'll still be able to post it. But the ones that don't give us permission, we pull it down. Now, behind the scenes, though, as you know, we are saying goodbye to the entity that it produces the content, RETROcirq Media LLC, which originally started out as Yardline Digital Entertainment LLC. And because of those changes, and because we've looked at how much we spent on our productions and stuff like that, we had to make a lot of changes. So going forward, it'll be run under NewCirq LLC, which will continue to run it as RETROcirq Media. And and also our parent company, Yardline Holdings, will be running under Yardline. So the only reason why we're doing this is because we're trying to keep costs low and make sure that it's more streamlined without having to spend too much money on producing content. And one thing that's not going to change, obviously, is the fact that we are self-funded. That means we don't have any outside advertisers. We don't have outside investors investing in this channel. We do it all ourselves. Why? Because we wanted to have a more creative freedom to bring you the content the way we see fit. And of course, we also wanted to add that we're bringing in Joy, the character from the movie that we did a couple of years back called Tears of Joy, but the character spelled is Joie, not Joy as in Joi. I mean, it's the internet, obviously. So if you know, you know. Um, Now the character will now be played by a new actress, Kim. She will continue. She will take over for the role of Joy, and we're going to incorporate her into the RetroCirq universe, similar to how characters from Marvel is now incorporated into the MCU. So here's where things are going with it. Starting this Wednesday, the channel will officially launch the new RetroCirq at the video store. So the video store will basically be the center of the channel now. The off-duty stuff, the character stuff, the things that we did in the past, will no longer be. The best way to say it is, it will no longer be part of the storyline. It's fresh. We're fresh. It's a fresh new start for us. We're taking things to a whole new level. We're trying to keep costs down, to keep making content for you guys, and we're also going to add more interactive stuff. So if you haven't gone to our YouTube community page, that's where we hear from you. I look at the comment section. I also look at the community pages, especially the community section on YouTube, where we look at the feedback and what you guys want and what you guys don't want. But in this case though, we do want to thank you. Of all the people we want to thank, aside from the actors and everybody else, we want to thank you. You guys have helped made RetroCirq where it's at right now. I was ready to give up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was ready to give up, call it quits, but you guys kept this channel going. And because of that, I just want to say thank you.
Hey guys, just before, as I was recording the production, while we are trying to give you the update on what's been happening, I don't know what happened, but the microphone must have got cut off, so we don't have any sound after I just came back. So what I was just trying to explain is that number one, we do have a new host joining us, Kim Manning, who's just going to be joining us very, very shortly, as Rhodey and Joy. We are so delighted to have her on board. The second thing we wanted to share with you guys is the Patreon update. We've made a lot of changes to our Patreon page. We've lowered our tiers starting at $3. That way you guys can be able to support us however you can. But if you don't want to support us through Patreon, you can support us through PayPal. You can support us through Cash App. You can support us however you can. That way we can be able to continue bringing you great content on RetroCirq. If you have any questions or comments, please drop us a line. And if you do support us, please follow us on every social media platform. Thank you so very much. Have a good one.